What's up, y'all? This is Eric, owner of the Flash Electric and also course creator of the Millionaire Electrician's Playbook. If you're watching this video now, it's to let y'all know that my course, Millionaire Electrician's Playbook, is just about to go live. Some of y'all have, this channel's fairly new. I haven't really posted anything on it, but make sure to subscribe, because when this course goes live, and here's the deal, if I don't have your email, a lot of y'all have reached out to me in TikTok. I've got your email from there. You can also put in the comment section, if you're watching this video, put in the comment section your email, and that's going to put you on the early bird discount list that when the course goes live, you're going to get a pretty sweet discount. What the course is about is basically just to kind of give you a quick recap of my 6 years in business. First year in business was during COVID. I started my electrical business as a result of COVID, and that was 2020, March of 2020 to be exact. That first year, I did right at $140,000 in company income, total sales. That's not profit. So let's just get that out of the way. I'm not saying I was $140,000 in profit. That's in business income, over the top. Fast forward till January of 2026, so almost 6 years later. First month I did $160,000 in business income. February I did well over that, and it continues to grow month after month. There's several things that I attribute that to. One of them is learning how to offer more options when going and doing an estimate. When you go out and do an estimate, and if you're only offering one estimate, that's it, you're shooting yourself in the foot, and there's so much more money to be made. You got to offer three. There's a way to offer the three. There's certain names to call them. You got to know what you're looking for when you go into these homes and to build out these options. So in the course, you're going to see live action, watching me go through, do an inspection, what I'm looking for, how to present it to a customer, how to sell whole house surge protection. I almost every single time that we open our mouth to educate a customer on what a whole house surge protection does, most of the time, I'm gonna say this with full confidence, most of the time, I would say 90% of the time, they say yes to it. Most of them just don't know what it is. So inside that course, we're gonna teach you that. Just that one principle that I'm gonna teach. We're just gonna have a video totally on teaching about a whole house surge protection, what they do, teaching it in a way that you can, that a homeowner can understand what it's about, okay? Not overcomplicating it. Just that one video will recoup the cost that you invest in this course. This course is going to be priced two ways. One of it is going to be a one-time fee, to where you pay one fee and you got access for a lifetime. We're going to always be updating the course. You're going to have community access, where you're going to be able to come in there and ask me questions and other people in the course, in the community questions. Also, there's going to be a monthly payment. So I know a lot of people will probably choose that, but you'll save a lot of money if you do the one-time fee. So we're going to cover business mindset. I think the stats is 90% of people who start their business, okay? 90% of people who start their business fail within the first 5 years. All right, we're going to talk about how to get over that 5 years. It takes mindset, proper mindset, because business is not for weak people. It's hard, it's difficult, it's a grind, it's a hustle, and it is not easy. And if you can't handle obstacles, if you can't handle the grind, then don't start a business. It's just laying it out flat, all right? It's tough, but it's worth it. As I said, we're doing well over $160,000 every single month, and that continues to grow. And you know, you work hard for something, and it feels good to reap the benefits of it. We're going to cover how to get leads for free, okay? How to get leads, paid leads. I've been able to get Facebook leads for between $14 and $15 a lead, and that's absolutely cheap. I mean, if anybody knows anything about how much leads cost, that's a cheap lead. And that's for EV chargers, okay? I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I do. I'm gonna show you exactly how I target. It's pretty awesome the way you can target. Facebook allows so much in the way of targeting. And then it's all about your offer as well, okay? And you gotta make an offer that people can't refuse. And getting your foot in the door. Because once you get your foot in the door on an EV charger, there's so many other things that you can sell the customer. We're gonna talk about that. when you go out to do an inspection, here's one thing I do, and this is some of the stuff we're going to be teaching, but I'm giving you a little bit to know what kind of value you're going to get out of it. Every estimate that we do a free electrical panel evaluation, okay? And it's pretty obviously why, because we're going to find things. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes the panel's fine. Sometimes there's no double landing neutrals. But typically, especially on older homes, we find things that need to be addressed, all right? But so much more we're going to cover, okay? So this course, when it goes live, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be well worth the money that you're going to invest. I can guarantee that. We're going to cover social media management. If you want to do your own social media management, we're going to cover that, okay? I'm also going to let you know the guy that I use for my social media management. I'm going to share that information with y'all. Also, we're going to talk about SEO. We're going to talk about how to do that yourself if you want to, like I did when I first started. Now I don't. I got some awesome, an awesome guy that does it for me. And the dude, I have probably went through 6 different SEO guys. This guy I've been with for about 4 months now, and he is absolutely crushing it in both locations. Awesome job. I'm gonna share his information with y'all. But I'm also gonna teach y'all how to do it yourself, okay? If you're just getting started, you may not have $500 to pay an SEO guy. You may not have $400 or $500 to pay an SEO management. But all that stuff is a must if you wanna grow. We're gonna talk about networking, okay? Joining communities like the Chamber of Commerce and BNI. Just about everything that you need in business to grow, to get from $100,000 a year to over $100,000 a month. And if you're watching this and you're an HVAC guy or a plumber, this course can benefit in the same way. Maybe not down to, the details of what we're looking for in an inspection, but some of the same principles and approach can be used in those trades as well. So make sure, if you're watching this video, make sure to, in the comment section, I need your email. You'll get put on the list when the course launches, and it'll be soon. You're going to get early bird access. You're going to get a lot cheaper discount. And again, I could honestly say, standing back knowing what I know now, I currently invest about $600 a month in coaching and programs such as this kind of stuff, that you're also going to get that same stuff that I'm learning. You got to be investing in yourself. You got to be learning. If you're owning a company, you have to continue to grow. You got to continue to grow in your knowledge. There's something about, and this is true, if you ever feel like you're about to get burned down in business or in anything, start to educate yourself in that same, like for instance, electrical. If you start to feel like you're getting burned down in electrical, then start learning more about electrical, and that it actually ignites something. The burnout leaves. It just works. I don't know why it does. So you got to be investing in yourself and growing and learning and doing what other successful people do. Anyways, get on the early bird list. The course launches soon. If you're not on the list when it launches, you won't get a discount. That's just the way it's going to work. So hopefully this road noise isn't too loud. I'm actually up here dropping off my van at the automotive place. I just got the windshield fixed today. So this is kind of stuff you're going to deal with and run the business. Always something's going to happen. My windshield got busted. They priced me at $1,500, but because I had a commercial, I was able to do a commercial account. They refunded me like $1,100, so that was awesome. I had to just drop off here at the automotive place. I got a cooling fan issue that needs to be fixed. I need some new shocks. So when you start getting some vehicles, so right now we have 3 wrapped vehicles on the road. We're going to talk about that too. We're going to talk about branding. I just got a call just yesterday because someone saw my vehicle at one of the jobs that I was doing and landed another job. So branding is important. We're going to cover everything that you need. Just get on the list. Thanks for watching.